Welcome to Drunk Dads Do Christmas. This episode we're making pork glazed ham with pork. Oh, that's lovely. Now to make ham you need ham, or rather gammon. This is a gammon. You can use smoked or unsmoked. I can't remember what I bought, so let's just say it's smoked. It's quite cheap this time of year, so might as well. Now the first thing you need to do to make pork glazed ham is turn your gammon into ham. And you do that by cooking it. To cook your gammon, you need to lob it in a pan and then completely cover it in liquid. You could use water, but you could also use cherry Coca-Cola. Now, if you are going to use cherry Coca-Cola, don't get the sugar-free one or the diet one or the zero or whatever they do. Get the sugar full fat fella, because you need the sugar. Because sugar's good. If you use cherry cola or even Dr. Pepper or ginger ale, any of those things, you don't have to worry about adding spices and herbs and stuff to make it taste Christmassy, because cherry cola is pretty Christmassy, you know? There's a truck and everything. But you do still need to add a couple more things. You will need celery. Celery is very important when making ham, because celery is really, really high in nitrates. And nitrates is what keeps meat pink, because it's an antioxidant. That's science. So add loads of celery in there. Just chuck it in. Another thing you probably want to add is onions. They do nothing to preserve the meat, but onions are pretty good, you know? I do like an onion. Shoot me. But chilies are good too. Chuck a chilli in, or two, because they're good too. Now you just need to cover the pan, put it on full, bring it to the boil, that runs as well, and then turn it down to a simmer and cook it for 3 hours. So I would recommend doing this the day before, not 10:30 at night. You only really make ham a day in advance. So if you're hungry now, order a pizza. I've ordered a pizza. Some fine gentleman brought me this. This is a pizza. Lots of green stuff on it. There's some cheese. Important for a pizza. And even more important, there's a small table in the middle for little people to eat at. So it's been 3 hours, so I'm going to turn this off. Now I'm going to make the glaze. A pork glaze. Using pork. Pork is very Christmassy. Sometimes they put it in cheese. I've seen them do it. So now you have to take your meat from the pan. I would recommend using your hands. I wouldn't recommend using your hands. Find a fork or something. All that stuff in the pan, that's going to form your glaze. Now you need to add about 200 millilitres of pork to that. Unfortunately, I've drunk all the pork. No, wait. I add backup pork. Add about 200 millilitres of your backup pork to the glaze. Put that on full because you want to reduce that down until it's about syrupy. Reduce it till it's syrupy. Sometimes I eat ham, usually when I'm hungry, but sometimes I eat ham. It's mostly when I'm hungry, but other times I don't. Meanwhile, you need to take the skin off your gammon. Gammon. Take the skin off your gammon ham. Like this. Like this. So now you grab your ham and you put it on a tray. What you do now is you grab this. This is the reduced. Oh god, that's hot. Now this is the reduced liquid that has the port in, and you pour it on top, all over. Like that. See that? Yeah. Yep. See that? Now you put it in a hot oven. My oven's on hot, and then you cook it until it's done. If it isn't done, don't take it out. This is what your ham will look like when it's done. It looks delicious. This is your delicious ham. Enjoy that. That's a good ham. If you don't want your ham to be as delicious as this one, then don't do this ham, because this ham is only delicious. This is all this ham knows. You can't tell it anything else. This is a delicious ham.